trip number 20. This one went to Massachusetts. It was a 24/7 drop dealer. It's super easy. You just pull it in, unhook it, and you're done. You throw the paperwork somewhere in the cab, in the camper somewhere, and leave. That's nice. I'm on the way back now. Syracuse, New York, 21 and a half miles a gallon, 21.7. About 200 miles of that was with a camper, so it's coming up now, but we'll see. 88 degrees out, nice day, mostly sunny. It's June 1st, I think. Not that that matters, but whatever. There's a trend forming, and I asked some of the other drivers, and it seems to pretty much be the consensus. It doesn't matter how much the trailer weighs, you get the same mileage. Like the one I just pulled was 4,400 pounds, 13-inch miles to the gallon. The last one I pulled before that was 8,800 pounds, 9,000 pounds, same mileage. I think it's just the wind resistance is the biggest issue. One guy said he gets better mileage pulling fifth wheels than he does with bumper pulls. And I mean, I could see that, depending on the size of the fifth wheel. Some of those things are monstrous. But, you get a normal size one, the truck takes most of the airflow. But we'll see. I'm picking up my camper, or my slide-in, next Saturday, I think. They're waiting on some parts or whatever for the way it attaches. I'm hoping that it helps a little bit with the loaded miles per gallon. I think the unloaded is going to drop a bit, but it shouldn't be too bad. But so yeah, and then the other trend, and this one doesn't make any sense at all. I gotta dig through all my logs and see what's going on. I make more money going east, even though fuel prices are higher. I mean, I'm pretty sure I get the same mileage going west, so it doesn't make any sense at all. But like I said, I gotta dig through everything and see. Maybe I am getting worse mileage going west. Wind is generally prevailing out of the west, so I'm heading into the wind with a trailer when I'm going west, and it's got a tailwind going east, so maybe. But I don't know. It's still kind of early to make a definitive answer on that. I mean, it's number 20. That's a pretty small sample size. It's got to be a lot more than that before I'd be super confident in it. But the worst part about it is once I get this camper, it kind of has to restart, because I can't really use the data the same, because it's going to change. We'll see. I don't know. But I'm still making money. It's still, it's still a great gig. It's just you get a lot of hours behind the wheel just staring at the road, so you start thinking about trying to maximize every penny. I know some guys don't care. They just drive or whatever. I know for a fact that short loads aren't worth it. The pull-out fee is just not. It's too much for a 200 or 300 mile trip. It doesn't. It kills your profit by a lot. I mean, I suppose you could probably do. No, you couldn't do more in a week. It's the same amount of miles. I don't know why anybody would do any of those trips. Honestly, I did one, and the only reason I did it is I was short on time for the week, and the dealer was 20 minutes from my house. So that's the only reason I did it. Other than that, no way. And once I get this slide-in camper set up and a couple more things, probably the end of the month, really, I'm done. I'm not going home anymore. I'll go home just for maintenance. That's about it. Maybe once in a while, if I just happen to be passing through and feel like going home, but I don't know. That the camper's just kind of going to be the way we roll. I mean, I don't know that I'll particularly drive anymore. Like, I normally finish the week with plenty of time to spare, because I do more than 48 hours off every week. Every weekend I'm at home. I'll probably continue that, maybe a little bit. I'll drive a little bit more, but the idea is we'll try and finish out the week somewhere where we want to be, and then spend some time traveling around seeing stuff. I've been to 8 or 9 countries, and before I started doing this, I'd never been west of Mississippi, so it's like, maybe you should visit home before you see the rest of the world. But I don't know, it's a thing.